Good morning, Ashi. How are
Yeah,
you?
very good, very good evening, and I'm doing great. And thank you for asking me. What about you? How are you doing?
I'm also doing well. Thank you for asking me too.
Okay,
So,
okay.
Ashi, as we are meeting for the first time, I would like to
Mhm.
know about you.
Okay, yeah, sure. So, as you already know, my name is Darshi, and I hail from UP. And if I talk about my academic, so I have completed my master in chemistry, and simultaneously I did B.Ed. Yeah, and after completing my study, I was working, but last year I left my job due to some issues. So this year I am looking for a job, and also I am learning this language. I am learning digital skill that in future it would be better for my future. And yeah, I think, and also along with that, I am giving tuition at my home, and I am teaching chemistry subject 9 to 12th class standard. That's all from my side.
That's nice to know about you. And
Thank
yeah,
you.
being a science background students, you have lots of opportunity. You can give tuition classes from home if you don't want to do anything right now outside.
Yeah.
Do you want me to introduce myself, or
Yeah.
do you know? Uh,
Sure, I want to know. I would like to know about you because I have seen, I think one and two video of yours. Then still, I want to know about.
yeah. So as you know that my name is Mohsina. I come from Assam. I have completed graduation and I hold a B.Ed degree. Moreover, I'm a mother of two kids. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
homemaker.
Mm-hmm.
Simultaneously, I'm a part-time spoken English tutor as well.
Oh.
And apart from that, I have started my YouTube channel by the name English with Mohsina. And when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to my hobbies, I like to read books and spending time with my children, sometimes listening to music, spending time
Mm-hmm.
with my friends.
That's great. Yeah, that's great and good to hear that you are doing many things at the same time after marriage, because after marriage it is not easy. It's really daunting task to do things at the same time. So yeah,
Yeah,
so how long have you been a tutor, part-time
it's been
tutor?
1 year. It's been 1 year
So are you, do you teach online or do you teach offline?
online, through online only
Online.
so far. Yes.
Okay, and what application do you use for online, for taking online classes?
So far, I give classes through Skype, or some of the students are there. They are from here only, from my place. So through WhatsApp also, I give classes through video call.
Okay, okay, that's good. And okay, do you teach English?
Yeah,
Spoken
spoken
English.
English. Yeah, spoken
Okay,
English.
that's great. I think you have involvement, and you are involved in English environment because you are giving spoken classes. It is good for you.
Yeah, I did have that environment. I can say that as I started my journey of learning this language, some of the people they got to know about me and they got the inspiration from me. So most of my students are homemakers and
Mm.
women girl.
But you have created environment for
Yes.
you and as well as for others.
Yes, yes. That's the reason I realized when I thought to learn this language, being a mother, I
Mm.
noticed that many of the mothers they are not able to teach their own children because of this language barrier. They
Yes.
are they are graduate, but still they have the fear of that we don't know how to elaborate the subject in English. So they what they do, they send their children to the tuition. And
Mm.
that's the reason I told my husband I need one helping hand, but I'm not going to send my children to the tuition. Then I
Mm.
started learning English and don't send my children to the tuition. And
Mm.
I thought that if I can learn and if I can also help other women, they
Mm.
may also get the motivation that yes, we can also learn, we can also teach our children. And
Ye-
simultaneously, what happens when we are able to speak in English, although it's just a language, but somehow we feel confident talking in
Yes,
front of
very
anyone.
confident. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yeah. And is the I think since when you have started your journey?
I started from 2022.
2022. And what are the all things did you do for learning this language? Because as you said that you are a homemaker, so I think it is going outside is not a easy task for them. So how did you learn?
Yeah, I didn't learn from outside. I learned from kitchen, from my bedroom, I can say. Yeah. So when I decided to learn this language, I started searching on YouTube that how can I become fluent in English. So I found so many applications, so many people who were guiding how to become fluent in English. I started watching conversational videos, then some motivational speakers. It was not easy for me to listen and watch
I
actively.
can understand. I can
Yes.
relate.
Yeah. So what I did that I started using my earphone while doing the dishes, while doing house chores. I started listening. I listened a lot. I can say 4 to 5 hours every day. I started listening, and slowly and gradually I noticed that now I started feeling comfortable listening, and I started understanding. Then I thought that no, now I should start speaking. So what I did, I just revised the tenses because I knew that tenses are important if we want to make the sentences. So I
Yes.
revised the tenses by watching some contents on YouTube, by reading little bit from grammar book as well. Then I
Mm.
started approaching my relatives, some of my cousins, my
Yeah.
niece that talked to me in English, and I could not
Mm.
speak well, only few sentences. Still, I was
Sentence.
making lots of mistake, and my sound was also terrible. I can say,
Yeah.
but still, I
Initially, it happened.
initially it happens. So I did
It
not take
happened.
it personally. And one of my cousins, he helped me a lot. I started talking to him and I told that whenever I make mistake, please rectify. And when I could not make sentences, I told him I want to say this line, but I am not able to frame the sentence. So how to say? So
How to
he
say?
helped me. Later on, I thought that I should take classes professionally as well.
Mm.
So I took the help from one tutor, personal tutor, for a couple of months. Then
Okay.
I thought that I understood that yes, I got to know where I'm lacking. I need to work on my grammar, then my fluency, vocabulary. But it takes time to
Yes.
achieve the fluency. And then I
Yes.
got to know about one application that is A one of my
Mm.
students who was calling.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got to know about one application is fluency from YouTube. Then
Mm.
I started practicing over there. I made some female friends. They are also passionate like me to learn this language. We made one WhatsApp group of some friends. Then we started practicing through video call, through audio call every day while cooking. We started using the earphone and we started talking. Sometimes we managed all the things and then we sat at least for 30 minutes. Then we started practicing or talking about some topic. In this, how I can say it's been more than 1.5 year I have been talking to my friends, and
Okay.
now I can say that I one of that my tutor from whom I took the classes, he is also one YouTuber. So he uploaded one video and on his
Of yours.
WhatsApp, yeah, on his YouTube, and I shared on my WhatsApp. Then from that, some of my students they got to know about me and they started approaching me. I did not tell anyone that I'm going to give classes. I did not advertise. People got to know and they started approaching me. And now, as
Mm.
I have started my YouTube journey, and from there also, I started getting students.
Okay. So when did you start your YouTube journey?
It's been 3 months. 3 months.
Okay. 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 So, yeah. And as you mentioned that you have been using S Fluency, so I am also using
Okay.
S Fluency application for last 4 months. Yeah, I think more than 4 months I have been using that application, and I would say that application is really amazing. It really helps you a lot
Yes, this
to
I
get
don't
your
use.
fluency.
Yeah, I was using these days. I don't use because now I don't have time to use and I don't need to as well.
Yes, now you are talking on video call. So
This
you are
I
more
give
comfortable.
classes. I give classes. I make this kind of contents with other
Mhm.
yeah, people. So in this, how I practice. I talk to my children in English. So I do have the ambience. I created the ambience. My
Yeah.
both of the children they can speak in English. So
Yes, because you are providing environment to
yes,
them.
yes. they get the environment in school simultaneously as I am
at
talking
home.
to. Yes, yes.
Mm.
Otherwise, what you know what happens if children they feel comfortable talking to the teachers, but if we parents don't talk to them, they don't feel comfortable when they grow up. So if we
Yes,
take the initiative since their childhood, they naturally they can talk to us in English as well.
yes, it is true.
I want to make English language so comfortable and effortless, like our mother tongue. So my children they can speak four languages like me in this age.
Okay. And for language, which?
Our mother tongue is Assamese and
Mm.
Bengali, then Hindi and English.
Oh my God! So you know four language. It is
Yes,
remarkable.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
I can say that we know my children and we all speak in four languages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Really good to hear.
So tell me about yourself as well, about your English journey. When did you start and what motivated you to learn this language?
Okay, so I would say that if I talk about my motivation, so I would say that I have inner motivation because I love this language since childhood, and I wanted to learn this language at any cost by hook by crook. I just wanted to because whenever I speak in this language, it makes me feel confident, and I feel so much confident when while talking in this language. And also I love this language very much, and I was crazy for learning this language. Somehow anyhow I just wanted to learn this language. So I started my journey last year. In
Okay.
the yeah in initially 6 month, I focused on listening skill, like as you said, as you mentioned that you have listened a lot. So I also listened a lot, many hours. Whatever I was doing, I was just listening in English content, podcast, English speech. It could be anything. And I think I was spending 4 and 5 hour on my listening skills. And then after no, after 6 months, I realized that now I am able to comprehension each and everything. So now it's time to speak. So then I was searching that with whom I could talk, with whom I can talk, and where I can share my ideas, where I can practice. So suddenly I got to know about S Fluency through YouTube. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
S Fluency, and then I started to talk on that application. So after 1 month, I have seen drastic change in my speaking, and I found that application is really useful, really beneficial. And in 4 months, I would say that I have improved a lot. And in a 4 month, if I talk about 4 month before, so I was that kind of person who didn't no who didn't know how to say even a single sentence. Now I am able to speak in flow. So I would say that is remarkable achievement for me that I have achieved in 4 months, more than 4 months. So and somewhere I am delighted that yeah, I am doing something for myself, and I feel confident, and also I have my own thought that I can share. I can convey my message very easily. So that's how I started, and still I am working upon on my in on this language.
That's good. So how many hours do you practice every day?
I I have set a goal for me that I have to speak each and every day 1 hour. But
Okay.
sometime it doesn't happen due to
Yeah, yeah.
some issues.
Some reason.
We all know that we are so occupied with many things. But
True.
I always try to talk 1 hour every day.
Okay. And apart from speaking and listening, do you also read and write? As we know that four pillars of, yeah,
Yes,
language
we know.
learning.
Yeah, and we should work, every aspect of learning this language. So yeah, last month I was reading, I was listening, I was speaking, as well as I was writing. But this month I am not reading, I am not writing. But yeah, this month I am doing one thing, and I found it really good for me, that I am doing shadowing practice, and it is really helping me a lot. Shadowing practice, and I do at least 30 minutes every
Oh,
day.
that's a
Yeah.
new great thing. Because I want to know in detail that how do you practice shadowing, because it is gonna help me, like my viewers. It is gonna help my viewers.
Uh,
So could
of
you please
course.
tell that how do you shadow and whom do you follow? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I have followed one person and he is from America, and her YouTube, yeah, his YouTube channel name is English Coach Chad, 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 I think. Yeah. And I follow him, and he provide each and every topic. Like if you want to talk vocabulary, you can. If you want to talk pattern English, you can core English, and he gives you a shadowing practice. So he provide each and every topic. He cover everything. So I am following him, and whenever he upload that topic, so that time I repeat, because he said, because he says that a shadow repeat after me, so I do. That's how I do.
So when he speaks, he puts some sentences. Now, do you pause that video and then do you speak, or do you speak together?
I speak with him. I
Okay.
don't pause video.
Okay. Do you turn on the subtitle or without
No,
subtitle?
he no one side he show each and every sentence.
Okay. Okay. He shows the sentences, right?
Yes, that's how I practice, and it is
So,
really amazing.
so you just watch, you just see that sentences and you just repeat after that person, right?
Yeah, yeah. So, what happened? What he do that he say, first he said that listen to me, and after that he show the sentence. So first I listen to him, and then I show. So first I try to by listening, and then if
Okay.
I'm not able to speak by listening, so that time I watch that sentence.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's great actually, to follow or to do the shadowing. Mostly for the beginners, I would say that they should watch the subtitles and then follow.
Subtitle.
And yeah, later on by doing the practice for some days or a couple of days, then they can, without subtitle, they can practice. It's a great
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is great thing, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you
I do
have
have
any?
one question. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
have one question that as these days we all use the social media, right? And we do have some good effect, some bad effect, we can say that. So what is the impact of social media in your life?
I would say social media plays a vital role in my life, are still playing, because through social media, if I am able to learn this language, so I am learning this language social media, because I didn't have environment, I didn't have partner, and also I didn't know. I knew about the grammar, but I was I don't know much about the grammar, and I know each and everything through social media. I use Instagram. I use Instagram for learning vocabulary, for learning short sentences. On Instagram, I watch only English content through short videos, through reels. And if I use YouTube, so all day I watch English content, and I listen English content, and other than that I don't watch anything, because I'm very fond of learning this language. So that's why I have created my own environment. So social media is really good, and also it depends on you, it depends on the person how you are using social media. So I would say
Mhm.
it is totally depend on the person, that if you are using in a good way, or if you are using in wrong way. So it is totally depend on you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But don't you get attraction towards the reels or entertainment things? Because it happens that as a human being, we know that we should watch the productive thing, but sometimes it happens we are not able to control ourselves to watch that entertainment thing. So, are you able to control yourself? If yes, then how do you
Sometimes
control?
as we are human being, so it's happen with everyone. It's also happen with me as well. But when I watch any reels, so that time after watching, what is happening, that I have followed so many so many person they provide English content. So
Mm.
whenever I open my Instagram, I only watch and also come video in English content.
English
So
content.
but sometime it happens, but then after watching that video I remind I remind myself that why are you wasting your time? You have to learn this language. Now you have to control, because if you will waste your time, so how you will be able to learn this language? Because now it is your motive, now it is your goal. So first achieve your goal, and after that you can watch each and everything, you can watch anything. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how
That
I control myself. But it is not easy, it really daunting, it's difficult.
yes, yes, true. And one thing, as we observe that as we watch the English content, so YouTube all algorithm knows that this person is like fascinated to watch this English content only, so they provide lots of content. So do you get perplexed to, okay, I have watched this content, now I want to watch the another one, then another one, then another one, or do you
Yes.
stick to few contents only?
I stick this kind of content on Instagram, but if I talk about YouTube, so I have very specific channel that I watch. Other
Mhm.
than that, I don't watch.
That's a
Other,
great thing.
yeah,
Mhm. We shouldn't go to different contents, we will not get any benefit, but rather than do
actually,
it there, if we select two or three contents and if we just watch those contents regularly, it is gonna help. Yeah, you wanted to
yeah,
say something, I.
there is
Mm.
no doubt. If you are stuck, if you are stick with a specific, channel that you have followed, so that is gonna help you.
Definitely, yeah, yeah. You are doing great. Yeah. Okay, then do you have any other question to me?
No, no, I don't have any question.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
also don't have then. Okay, then Arshi, it was nice talking to you.
yeah, it
Yeah,
was also great talking to you, and I really enjoyed this conversation. And thank you for giving me your precious time. Thank you for connecting with me.
yeah. The pleasure is all mine. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.